If you have minor children and are thinking about using a testamentary trust to protect their inheritance, here's something you might not know. Not only does it go through probate, but it also requires ongoing oversight by the probate court for years. Let me explain why this matters. Many people use a testamentary trust to protect inheritances for young children, and it's a decent strategy. It does allow you to control how and when your children would receive their inheritance, and that can be really important for young kids. But here's the thing. In addition to the will going through probate, the testamentary trust also has to go through probate. And it doesn't just go through probate once, it requires ongoing oversight by the court the entire time that the trust is in effect. So let's say you create a testamentary trust when your child is 10 years old. If you want that trust to manage the inheritance until they turn 25, that's 15 years of ongoing probate oversight. And that means the court will require the trustee to file annual reports showing how the trust is being managed and whether the child's inheritance is being handled properly every year for 15 years. This oversight means that even though your child isn't directly managing the inheritance until they're older, the probate court stays involved year after year, checking in on how the trust is being handled. And the trustee is legally obligated to report back to the court annually to ensure that everything is in line with the terms of the trust. And if they don't, then they can face penalties. And so, while a testamentary trust can be a great tool to make sure your kids get their inheritance responsibly, it's important to remember that it's not a set it and forget it solution. You'll need a trustee who's not only trustworthy, but also able to handle the annual reporting to the court for potentially many years. And it's an ongoing responsibility for both the trustee and the court. Now, if you want to avoid the ongoing probate court involvement, you might want to consider using a living trust instead. A living trust allows you to transfer assets to a trust while you're still alive, and it doesn't require the ongoing supervision of the court. While the court would still need to be involved in naming a guardian for your children, the trustee can manage the inheritance without the constant need for court reporting. And this can make things a lot easier for your trustee and avoid the ongoing yearly headaches of continuing probate oversight. And so while a testamentary trust can work for some families, a living trust can often provide more flexibility and ease when managing your child's inheritance. If you want to learn more about which option is best for your family's needs, or if you have any other estate planning questions, feel free to reach out. I'm here to help.